Dr. Brown with Drbrownsmusic.com, and I'm excited to bring you my second video. Please allow me just a few minutes to dive into my research and kind of give you a little more background on why I do what I do. I'm not going to bore you with all the statistics and data, but I feel the need to support music education with scientific research. When I began teaching over 30 years ago, we just knew anecdotally that music, both playing and singing, were good for you. We saw that our music students seemed to be doing better on standardized testing, and especially reading and math, but other areas were strong statistically as well. So I finished my master's degree at the University of Mississippi, knowing that for job stability for myself and my family, I may need to get one more degree. My professors were very encouraging and persistent, and I began looking into PhD programs in music education. I've always been a proselyte for the importance of music education in our schools and community, and felt the PhD, which of course is the research-based degree, would be best suited for me. There are a few others in the music education world, but I went with the PhD. So I was finishing up my first year in the PhD program at the University of South Florida, go Bulls, and I was listening to a presentation at my church from a man by the name of Jim Kogenauer. Now, Jim is a musician with Tourette's syndrome, but what struck me between the eyes was when he said, quote, "When I play and sing, my symptoms stop," unquote. My brain literally exploded. I was going, why? What would cause that? We've known for a long time about the therapeutic side of music, okay? The idea of music therapy goes all the way back to Old Testament days. 1 Samuel 16:23 has a cool story about it if you want to look it up. But it only began showing up as a degree program in our modern universities in the mid-1940s. So here I am working on my music education degree and wanting to know more about the effects of music on people with Tourette's. So I created a survey and reached out via social media for folks who were self-diagnosed with Tourette's and were musicians that actively play or sing. I was going for more than just listening to music, which is we call a passive activity, and I wanted them to be engaged in the musical activity of doing something. So I asked them to respond to my survey. I'm going to put the link to my dissertation in the comments, and if you really want to nerd out and read the whole thing, that's great. But let's just say the average score out of 5 was 4.7 when I asked if their symptoms were affected by musical engagement, some sort of musical engagement. There are a lot of other avenues of research my initial study started, but that's what I wanted. I wanted the music therapy folks to talk to the music educators who also talked with the neurologists and so on. I even had a neurologist on my dissertation committee, which was a bit scary. But anyway, my journey's been fantastic since, and I've been able to present my research in London at an international conference and nationally at some various Tourette's events and conferences here in the States. And now, for my full circle moment, for the first time in my career, I'm actually teaching a student in my choir that has Tourette's. I'll call her Anne. She's a super sweet and talented singer who has some basic motor tics in her face and neck. But when I watch her sing, her symptoms stop. Amazing, right? So maybe one of you will continue down this road and figure out the whys to this incredible gift we have called music. But I'm just going to say one more thing and move on. We know that music not only helps people in various ways, but the neuroscience behind it is gaining more and more attention because of scientific research. The research on the importance and relevance of music spans all the way from the neonatal child in the womb to the elderly dementia patients in the nursing homes and the neurodivergent folks in between. So if you'd like to get some more of this content, leave me a comment below and I'll begin separating my videos into playlists and categories so you can find the ones that you're most interested in. But please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Thanks.